So Texas mom shoots man trying to take car with her kids inside a gas station.
In Dallas.
It's
crazy.
Dude, moms will
do anything for their kids.
For the most part, yeah.
Not my mom. I'm kidding.
I don't know if you had seen that article years ago where the lady actually lifted up a car to get her son underneath and stuff like that. I mean, this lady pretty much had the same thing. She jumped in the backseat of her own car while the guy had taken off with her car and tried to tell him to get out and try to force him out and didn't force him out.
And this is Dallas, man. This is not Austin, right? And I'm not saying that it's going to happen more in Austin because Austin is more of a liberal type of, environment, the city. Dallas is a little bit more conservative. I mean, dude, for me, it's like everybody owns a gun in Texas, especially Dallas.
Why would you even
try? But again, she was a mom. She had 2 kids. Maybe this guy thought, whatever.
This lady's not armed. Let me just take this car.
Maybe he thought that, but, he got shot in the face, man. He got shot in the face by a mom that was protecting her kids. She jumped in the back seat. She started fighting off the guy.
Just reached in her glove.
She reached in the glove compartment because she realized that she wasn't going to get anywhere trying to pull this guy's hair or whatever the case may be, and shot him in the face, man. And for all I know, she saved her children's lives and her life as well, because we don't know what this guy's intentions were. I mean, this just happened last week, so the story's fairly
new. Still developing.
It's fairly new, and I don't think it's going to develop any more than that. It is what it is. But the mom said, "I'm not a killer, but I believe in defending what's mine." I hope that woke him up. That woke him up, man. Yeah. That woke him up in a hospital, man, with have his face blown off. It's crazy, man. But
would you say it was safe though for her? Would you say it was the right call for her to have her gun in her glove instead of like concealed carrying in a sense? Okay. Where like she could have stopped him before he even got in the vehicle. Yeah,
well, you can always play the Monday morning quarterback, or hindsight is always 20/20. But she got the job done,
of course,
and that's what matters.
Protected her kids,
and so could she have played it better? Of course, man. Anybody could have played it better. She got the job done. That's why when people ask me what's the best gun or where should I carry, dude, just carry it, bro.
But I mean, what I'm saying is like it could have been dangerous in the way that like if the guy would have taken off, he would have had a gun in the glove compartment at his disposal. If you think about it that way, because I mean, she just reached in her glove and got it.
That would have been an illegal firearm. Would it have not?
It would have been an illegal firearm, but think about it. Like he has a weapon with him, and he has your kids. Like they're children.
Yeah, I wasn't arguing.
My whole thing is like,
you're just trying. No, I'm just kidding, man.
I was just saying that
you're just trying to get back to that UN report, man. No, but you're right.
I'm so liberal.
You're such a liberal, dude. No, but you're right. It would have been considered an illegal firearm. But look, she did what she had to do, man. She had a gun in the car, and she had a gun, man, and that's what matters. She stopped a bad guy. A good guy stopped a bad guy. Yeah, imagine if she wouldn't, man. I mean, who knows? This was about 15 years ago, man. Somebody carjacked a lady out in the middle of nowhere. This wasn't that far away. It was like I think it was like 100 miles north of us between Falfurrias and the Valley.
Okay.
Dude, the guy, the guy took the car, right? She had an infant, bro. You know what this guy did, this animal? He threw the car seat, bro, in the middle of the road.
Horrible.
Texas heat, man, in the summer. The infant died, man.
Crazy.
And so protect yourselves.
Definitely.
Keep one in the glove compartment. I don't know if that would have made a difference, but I guarantee you that her chances would have been a whole lot better.
I think something that a lot of people don't take into consideration also is that you got to be vigilant about everything that's going on around you. And I think this lady was vigilant. Like she went in to pay, and she saw him walking around.
Yeah, she did
suspicious.
See that. Yeah,
I mean, and I think that will save you a lot too over time. Just keeping your head on a swivel, just seeing what's always going around.
Exactly. You. I walk into a restaurant. The first thing I do is where's the exit, and I always face the front door.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll tell my kids or I'll tell my wife. Let me sit there, man, because I want to face the front.
My dad's the same way.
But it's not that, oh man, you're paranoid. No, it's just I'm just eliminating all risk, man, for the sake of my family. That's it.
You're just trying to be as vigilant as
I can, bro. I owe it to my family. I owe it to myself, and I may even owe it to the people around me, just depending where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know? So, dude, my hat's off to this lady, man. Awesome. I mean, it's, you know, stories need to end. I don't want to say that stories need to end this way, but a lot more stories like this, stories that have turned into nightmares for families, they need to end like this, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bad guys need to understand that, you know, you mess around, man, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot in the face.
We gotta send her a Bravo.
That's it, right? Yeah, we need to find out who she is. We need to send her a Bravo. Hope she's not left-handed.
Ooh. Right.
Ooh.
No comment.
I already feel it. They're just
hey, listen,
typing away at it.
You were talking about if the car would have gotten stolen, that would have been an illegal firearm. Some guy, man, I think it was in what it was, Connecticut.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The guy leaves his gun in his car, right? Mm-hmm. His car gets broken into. So the next day he wakes up, he realized that his gun's missing. He calls the cops for a report. They end up arresting the guy, and they arrest him. He was arrested and charged with second-degree reckless endangerment. Crazy, man. When did this happen, Carlos? Was this like recent?
This is May 18th.
Crazy,
but they just charged him with it. After investigating after all of this time.
Do they charge him with the endangerment charge because he had children?
No, because he left a firearm that he's responsible for.
But I'm saying, like, would they have changed the charge?
They're not charging him because he had kids. They're charging him because they had a loaded weapon
and it was
that
unlocked.
He was responsible for, and he just left it on a car seat open.
Was it loaded?
Yeah, it was like an open invitation for anybody to steal it. I mean, come on.
I thought so. He left it out in the open.
Like, it was there, but I'm like, he said he threw a jacket over it, but I'm sure he didn't like cover it all that nice.
Otherwise it wouldn't have gotten stolen.
So the story is, he gets home late. He takes his daughter, right?
Yeah, she was asleep in the car.
She was asleep. I don't know how old she is, but obviously she was young. He puts her to bed thinking, I'm going to go back and get my stuff, my gun. He forgets, man. He falls asleep as well, leaves the car unlocked. It wasn't open. It was just unlocked. Somebody goes in there, you know,
and takes the gun
and some other stuff. The guy gets arrested, man. Like, what kind of message is Connecticut sending out to gun owners out there? If your gun is stolen, don't tell us, man, because we're going to throw you in jail. If I live in Connecticut and my gun gets stolen, you think I'm going to call the cops?
I mean, the circumstances are different.
You know, to add to that too, he handed over his license to carry.
Yeah, he handed over his CHL. He might have lost it. I don't know.
Say that again.
His CHL, his concealed handgun license, he had to hand it over to the state.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like, they took every right away from him as far as like owning a gun right now, like that.
And is there any sort of like chance he can get it back?
I'm sure you have to. I'm sure they have to see as far as how this goes.
Time and like an appeal process or something like that.
And so it says here, Mr. Perez, that was his name, had a responsibility to safeguard that firearm. And the ramifications of this is we have a firearm in our streets in someone's hand who shouldn't have it, Conklin said. I don't know, maybe that was the officer or something. Perez also turned over his permit to carry, and that was sent to the state police. Dude, that's ridiculous, man. It's like, it just works against. Then now people aren't going to call in a stolen firearm, man. Nobody wants to get thrown in jail. Nobody wants to get their CHL removed.
Yeah.
How does that work for the state? How does that work for law-abiding citizens?
Right.
You know how easy it is to break into a car? I mean, unless, I don't know, Connecticut. Maybe Connecticut has a law that says you can't leave your firearm in your car. Fine. Okay, he broke the law, right? Knowing, I don't know. I didn't go into it. I didn't but the fact that, if it doesn't matter where you are, man. If you're in Connecticut, if you're in California, if you're in Texas, if you're in Florida, if somebody breaks into your car and your gun is stolen, you can't report it because you may get thrown in jail. That's ridiculous. I don't care where you live.
I see the logic in where they're coming from, but I don't see logic in their execution. I see where, you know, he had a responsibility to keep his firearm, you know, not as accessible as it was to be stolen. Like, he should be able to protect his firearm, and he should have hidden it. He should have taken it inside. He shouldn't have been so negligent with it.
I get that. But to be charged with second degree reckless endangerment, that's going to be on your.
That's where it gets.
Dude, it's always forever.
That's going to be there forever, man.
In my opinion, that's overkill. If you're gonna charge the dude, like fine him,
dude,
or
give
something.
him a misdemeanor, $500 fine. It's like you walk into the movies and they have the 30-06 sign. All right, dude, give me the $500 fine. But dude, to charge me with second degree reckless endangerment, and I get when he wasn't even like he forgot. I mean, I get it. He forgot, whatever the case may be. And that's not a logical argument. But
yeah, and I get that. Now someone who isn't supposed to have a gun or shouldn't have had that gun now has it. There's a criminal out there with a gun.
Sure,
that wasn't his.
That's unaccounted for.
And I get that.
Yes,
but it's an honest mistake that anyone could have made.
Yes.
And the reasoning behind them arresting him is because the state of Connecticut has a law, and I'll quote unquote read it. Connecticut prohibits any person from possessing or carrying in any vehicle or snowmobile any shotgun, rifle, muzzle-loaded gun, or any gauge or caliber of weapon, such long as the gun contains any loaded shell or cartridge capable of being discharged in the barrel. So pretty much any weapon, like you can't carry
carry a loaded,
and then it has exceptions unless you're carrying it from this house to that house, and you're but you can't just like leave it there. You can't store a weapon in your vehicle.
So then that goes back to what you're saying.
So then everybody in Connecticut, you guys need to move out of there.
You can't have gun racks, pretty much.
Come to Texas. We love Texas, dude. So in Texas, I can drive with an AR like next to me, like people in broad daylight, people can see it. And over here, you can't have a .22 pistol in your car because it's reckless endangerment. Like, what world are we living in, man? We're talking about the same country, and I get it. Power to the states. And I'm all for that. But, dude, get out of Connecticut, man.